Afternoon. We are speaking with Elly Jackson of Roux. Elly, tell me, how does it feel being a recession-era pop star?
I think it's great. I think it's really good fun because, especially now, because everyone's so downtrodden and there's no money and, you know, everyone's poor and worried about their bank balance. I think, the kind of music that we make is music is always great in times when people are depressed. Like, people are never going to not want music, like, so hopefully, I don't know, maybe one day when someone gets home from work and opens their salary package and it's rubbish and they've got no money and they can't make their rent, but then they listen to the record, maybe, I don't know, maybe it makes them feel better. I don't know, but music always makes you feel better even when you feel like you're about to kill yourself. So I don't know, I think you're bound to sell. I think maybe you sell more records in a recession because of that, or less. I don't know. What do you think?
We'll find out in June when the album comes out, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think it's gonna have like the opposite effect? Like no one's gonna buy music because they don't have any money, or do you think people will buy music because it's like the only thing they have?
I think that people are going to consume music in different ways, and through either its
Music
ringtones.
is so cheap now, though.
I know,
It's
in
not
some
like
ways.
it's expensive.
In some ways, it's become devalued, I think, in some people's minds because it's just another thing that they can buy.
So flippant, yeah.
Do you feel a certain responsibility or desire for your music to feel good for people, to kind of uplift people in, this time when it really is pretty depressing out there?
I don't think we never write with like, you never write a song as an artist with one particular intention in mind. Like, let's try and write a happy song today. That never works like that. Even if you want it to. We've got a variety of moods on the album, which obviously is imperative, I think, on all albums. You gotta have different vibes. You can't have it all be angular kind of synth dance pop. It would just be too much. So we've got a couple of ballads on there. There's definitely a few. There's definitely one, if not two, crying moments. I think my couple of people at the label and my mum like were reduced to tears when they heard one of the tracks for the first time. So I don't know. I think that's great. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's really good. I think that's it's great to have all types of different emotions on an album, and I think the sign of a great album for me is one you can sit down and listen to quietly by yourself in your room, and one that you can take tunes off it and play at a house party or wherever. So hopefully it's got a few different vibes on it for people to get into.
Final question: what is the most emotionally dynamic album you've ever heard that inspires you to want to write something as good as that?
Tears for Fears are pretty good at that.
The Hurting or Songs from the Big Chair?
Both. They're both really, really, really good. Songs from the Big Chair is very, very emotive though. Songs like Listen and stuff, and then you have like a song like Mother's Talk, which is, yeah, we were listening to that last night actually. But Heaven 17 is great as well. Heaven 17 amazing. Where you can have songs like Temptation and Play to Win, and I know these aren't on the same albums, but and then you can have a song like there's this amazing song, one of my favourite song at the moment called And That's No Lie, which is on the third album, How Men Are, and it's 10 minutes long and it's epic. It's so epic. It's brilliant. You have to check it out.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Anytime.